Today, I just had a moment where I was pondering on how a lot of times when we start something new that we think will lead us to a destination that we are wanting to be in, whether that's being consistent because we think that that will lead us into, a healthy diet or healthy lifestyle or whatever the case may be. You have consistency, you have discipline, you have just so many different tools that people are putting out into the world to help you feel like doing those things would get you to where you want to be. There are times where we feel like we're going to do something for a certain amount of time and it's like, okay, is it working? Like we want to check to see if is life changing and do I feel different? Do I feel like I'm going in a direction? And in those moments we start to think that if we don't see a change or we don't feel a change, then nothing has changed and we're wasting our time. And that's just something to cross off the list of something that did not work. And I started to question, what if we don't determine how we think that journey is going? Instead of trying to figure out, is it working? Have I changed? What's going on? Or getting frustrated because you think it's not working. What if you could just continue to choose to be the person that you were already being? Continue to choose to still be consistent. Continue to choose to be disciplined. And instead of using that time to think that it's not going the way that you would want it to go, just continue to choose to be disciplined or consistent, or whatever method or tool that you're using, continue to use that and continue to choose to know that it's going to work. Because the moment that we start to wonder if it's working or not, it's like we are making it conditional to where if we didn't do it, then we think that that's the only way to get there. But it's not that it has to work in a certain time frame. A lot of times we're fast. We want everything so quick and so fast. We don't take a moment to just continue to know that you are working towards whatever it is and that this will work out. There's a lot of components that adds on to the bigger picture. I think that we kind of go through life thinking it's one thing that's going to make it to where if we do this one thing, we're going to be good. And honestly, as I've been trying new, I've tried out so many different tools and so many different methods to try to get the desired outcome that I wanted in my life. And I would run myself crazy because I'm each week is something new that I'm trying, or if I'm not feeling like it's working, then I'm I get discouraged and I get frustrated, this is not working, it worked for somebody else. And all you're doing is continuing to think that things outside of you or the things that you're doing is the only thing that's going to get you there. And that's kind of pretty much how we were conditioned to believe that life works, cause and effect. If you do something, then you will get something. But you don't really honestly know if it's just one thing or if it's a multiple things. Because you can find somebody in life, you can find somebody, if you can research or if you just talk to people, there will be things where people just ended up coming upon a journey and it just ended up working out. It just laid itself out. And there's some people who went a different route and it worked out for them. So my gist of this is just saying that maybe it's not about focusing so much on is it working, and just continuing to choose to continue those habits or continue to feel good about yourself and not allowing the external to validate whether it's working or not.